everybody, and welcome back to the Double D Show. I'm Dave.
And I'm Dan.
Today we are reviewing the movie Escape Plan.
Oh, this one starred Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sylvester Stallone. I think this is actually the first time that these two actors were in the same movie about the same amount of time. I mean, of course, we had the Expendables movies, but like Arnold had like a smaller role in those ones, a cameo in the first one, yeah. and like co-starred, but didn't have a lot of acting time in that one. And in this one, they basically about had the same amount of time, I would think.
Well, yeah, they both went back and forth and cohorted together, and yeah, I guess all in all, in the end, we're not going to release any spoilers, but you know, all in the end, they was pretty much two main characters in this.
Yeah, this was a 2013 release, ran about 115 minutes. Of course, rated R with the 80s action heroes, of course, with language, violence, and everything. So,
yes. Language and violence clear throughout, which we don't mind the violence.
Yeah, of course, we grew up in the 80s. We're used to that kind of stuff,
oh,
right?
Yes. Always liked Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sylvester Stallone. I almost forgot his name. Sly. But yes, on this one, they had some really powerful scenes in this. There was like one time when they had Arnold down and they shoved the hose in his mouth and was drowning him.
Yeah, basically waterboarding him.
Yeah, pretty much. But I think that it was acted out very well.
Yeah, the camera angles during the scene was really cool. They had, you know, where they were watching the villain of the film, the warden, as you would, and then they would pan back down to Arnold. Then you would get a camera shot from Arnold's point of view, where you see the water flowing over the camera as it was portraying as you was the one drowning with him, which were really cool angles to pull off in that scene.
Yes, they did that several times throughout there, that you got the perspective view of either Arnold or Sylvester. And yeah, I really liked how they brought that out.
Yeah, they were really, really well shot out scenes.
And I mean, the whole actual video put together, it was very clean, very crisp, and very clear. This is a Blu-ray.
Yep.
And we watched it on a high definition 1080. So I mean, it was, to me, it seemed like it was a little bit, you know, beyond the 1080 by the way that everything looked.
Yeah, you can almost see the wrinkles in Arnold and Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah, you could tell that their age was starting to show. They didn't like heavily make up beyond the actors like they usually do to make everything, you know, perfect. And
well, they were prisoners; they're not supposed to look perfect.
Well, yeah, but how many prison movies have you watched where everybody looks nice, clean, and trim, and you know?
Not too many. Not that I can think of.
I watched what was it, The Castle.
Yeah, that one escapes me. I don't think I've seen that one.
Well, I'll have to bring it over and we can watch it and review it for you. Also, let's see, music.
Of course, the music in this one was pretty good. They had good scores throughout, especially the action scenes. They had these, when it was real tense, you didn't know if they were going to succeed or not, and you had these mind-blowing little scores that, you know, I don't know how to really describe it. It was just like, you know, oh my gosh, it got you on the edge of your seat kind of music there.
Yeah, I mean, the intensity of the fighting versus the intensity of the music, it meshed very, very well, I thought. It drawed you into more to what was going on, the action and everything else. What would you rate the music as?
The audio and everything, I'd probably give it a 4D. As the music was good, I don't think there was enough of it in there. I mean, there was maybe 3 scenes that I could really think that really brought it out to me. But I don't think there was enough of it.
Yeah, I agree. 4Ds, yeah, they could have done, there were some spots where they could have added more.
Yeah.
I mean, they had some scenes going on, stuff was happening, but it seemed like they, you know, just left it to the sounds of what was happening instead of adding a little bit of powerful music to pull you in even more. So that could have been improved on, but by all means it was still excellent.
Now, as for the video quality of it, I mean, since this is a newer release and we were just going over how crisp and clear it was, I definitely would give it a 5D rating on that. Just for that fact that, I mean, everything was crisp and clear. You could see the pores on the actors' faces. I mean, when they had those extreme close-ups, that's how fine and in depth they were. But I mean, but the only thing that went against the whole thing altogether, I mean, it was a good story to tell and everything. There was just some little dinky thing that was just missing from it. I can't tell you what it was, but it's just one little thing that was missing from it.
Yeah, for the video quality, I'll give it a 5D. Just because, yeah, it was crisp, it was clear, and there was a lot of close-ups in this one because of Stallone and Schwarzenegger all, you know, talking and planning and everything in this. So, I mean, it was just so clear, you just felt like you were sitting there, right there with them, discussing the plan and everything and what they were about to do.
But as the overall rating of the film, I would give it a 4D. I mean, it's definitely a good movie to watch. It's a great action film. I'll keep it for my collection. There's no doubt in that. This is a movie I could probably watch again in a month and a half or so. And just I could probably find something new in it, even watching it again, because I mean there was huge different aspects in this film that were really cool. The only thing that didn't bring it to the 5 to me is probably, I mean there was a lot of action in it, but I don't think there was enough of it to really kick it off for me. I mean, of course, I mean this is more of a strategic thing because they're trying to escape. So there's not a whole lot of shooting because they're prisoners, they don't have guns to begin with. I mean, so it's more of like The Great Escape, probably like the World War II movie back in the older times, where it's more stealth mode, you know, trying to weasel your way out of things more than it is bang bang blow up and everything like that.
Yeah, overall I'll give it a 4D, just because of the music, for one thing. There were spots that it could have been improved on, and there was fight scenes that didn't seem to go on very long. I mean, yes, it's a prison, and they usually don't let fight scenes go on for a while.
Yeah.
But some of these other prison movies I've seen, they ran the prison fight a little bit longer, let them get a little bit more involved, and it seemed to me that the guards were pretty kind of overpowering in the beginning. I mean, even though this is a facility that is really not, you know, a federal prison, it's privately owned. It was one of these, you know, private things. You want somebody to disappear, you stick them in there, and they were never found again.
Yeah.
Type of things. I understand that, but as it got further to the end, it seemed like the overpowering guards turned into your regular style prison guard that just didn't have what it takes to do what they were supposed to do.
Yeah, so I mean, definitely, if there's something that you want us to look at, please leave it down in the comments. We'd love to hear what you guys want to look at. That way we have at least a gist of what you guys want to see and what you want us to bring to you. Also, you know, please subscribe to the channel. I mean, there'll be an annotation up here somewhere where you can like this channel. And by all means, please like the video in retrospect. I mean, it really helps us in the long run, and everything like that. I mean, it helps out a great deal.
Yeah, definitely hit that like button. That lets us know that we are doing something right. Also, like Danny said, you know, leave something down in the comments. We don't care if you just want to say hi. Just leave us something down in the comments, and definitely subscribe to this channel. That way you get fresh updates when we pop out new videos directly on your YouTube page. That way you don't have to actually, you know, type us in and go and see if we have anything new.
Try to find us. I bet we
Yeah, try to find us since we're new. Also, the whole aspect of this is, you know, we're trying to entertain you, so we won't know what you want to be entertained with. So yes, leave a comment. If you want us to review something, put it down below. And also, don't forget to check out the Northern View page. A lot of hunting and fishing, outdoor action going on over there.
And you got over here Maverick 76 Gaming. All those lovely games that are coming out or been out. Give you some fresh ideas, new aspects on how to play the game.
Yep. So we thank you so very much for joining us today.
And I'm Dan.
I'm Dave.
This is the Double D Show.
Goodbye.